Hello, Jason. This might sound weird, yet not entirely unexpected, but I am you, or I was you. I'll explain everything in this letter to you. You are receiving this from the future, as you might guess. About 2 years to be exact. And you're in a suspended moment from time, so everything I tell you about yourself and the future will be forgotten. But what will remain is that familiar knowing that you feel, an almost spiritual knowing of the things I'm about to tell you. You won't remember the details or my words, but you'll remember the major themes. Don't overthink this. I know you have a lot of questions, so let's get started. I am you. Thanks to the work of a miracle, I'm able to send you this much needed message. Yes, you are still here on this planet. That's no surprise, right? Well, it should be a surprise to you. You almost died, Jason. You were this close to death. It took an army of angels to stave away the devil's forces. And the cause for this near-death experience should be no surprise to you either. Your alcohol is killing you, slowly. Then you'll drink a lot more and die a lot quicker. You've suspected this, though. You've known deep inside. Yet you still drink. Why? Perhaps by knowing what I'm saying, you'll keep it closer in consideration and not slip that far into hell. Well, either way, I'll tell you now, you won't remember, but it's unavoidable. It happens no matter what. The moment brings you here. That moment brings you here to the place where I'm sending this from. Don't overthink it. Everything happens for a reason, and in the end, it worked out very well for you. But let's get on to a more major topic. How many times have you cross-dressed in your life? Think about that. I know, too many to count, huh? When was the last time you questioned why you cross-dressed? I know, too few to count. Jason, you aren't really Jason. Jason is a mask you put on to show the world how good of a strong man you've become. But deep inside is a crying little boy, feel out of place, right? Jason, you are not male. You're not male. You are a female, inside and soon to be outside too. You discover this in an upcoming season that will test your character at every level. But you grow, Jason, and you blossom into this beautiful woman. I won't tell you her name, your name. I know you deep within. Not that name, the other name. Yes, that's the one. You're asking yourself how you bore the balls to bear some breasts. You find that strength, which is actually a woman's strength. It's like a radiant light that shines bright and leads the way. You naturally do and say things that you never would have expected or imagined or dreamed of. You impress yourself greatly each and every day. I'm going to take a break from this topic now. I'll give you some time to process it. Now, bring to mind your biggest gripe in life. That's right, your job. You've lost your passion for it already, huh? You're waiting for something amazing to happen to put you into a new position? Okay. Well, now think about your dream job. It's doing what you love, making a shit ton more on your own schedule? Well, I'm here to tell you, you get that. Holy hell, you get that job. But it didn't happen as you'd liked, and you lost a piece of yourself in the process. You didn't make any moves fast enough, Jason. You waited and waited for things to work out, and they all collapsed during that waiting. You might guess this will happen around the same time you start drinking a lot more. yes, that's true. I mean, you already think there's no way you could drink more beer than you do now. Well, stay away from hard alcohol. At least remember as much as you can before your memory is wiped. So you burn out and your current job slips from your grasp, as your literal sanity slips from your lobes, and you become a vegetable for a while. And you know those 5 Bitcoin you own? Well, that's gonna save your ass because you have to sell and use it all just to keep a roof over your head. So much for your investment hitting 6 figures again, huh? Our time grows short, and I wanted you to know these things so you can prepare. You won't remember my words, but you'll remember my presence. You'll take back with you a shifted perspective and perception of yourself. And that's exactly why I'm contacting you. All of those other questions you are thinking are superficial. It doesn't matter how well you do in League or Hearthstone, and those side projects, unfortunately, they'll fizzle like all the others. That big payout opportunity you silently bake on will not happen, at least not for another 2 years, and it's nothing like you can guess. And, well, throughout all this, you'll become a woman, and you will start living like one at no time at all. You don't know how this works yet, but basically growing into a female body for you is like 2 or 3 pills per day. That's it. And if you could see through the fuzzy artifacting of this video, your features change a lot. But I'm not this far into the process. Perhaps future Jaina, I let her name slip. It doesn't matter. Perhaps future Jaina will send us a message both. Remember how we sent messages to each other home alone when family was gone right after you did your cross-dressing session as a teenager? An angsty teenager at that. Yeah, it all means something. It's not random like we've always believed. So it's real, and it does work. I'm not talking about hormones, I'm talking about this, contacting you. It really does work, and you know this, so I don't have to explain much about how I'm sending this. As you know, I've been sending you these messages your whole life. Some of them you remember, but others you don't. What does matter is that this sort of time dilation helps us become the best possible version of ourselves. I'd like to tell you I'm living life abundantly, especially with that dream job, right? I just wish I had the strength to work on it. I don't. I'm burning out too, Jason. And the decisions and lifestyle changes you make now in life will affect me. That's why I plea you, take a step back and see the bigger picture. You'll see that gender's not even an issue whether you are boy or girl. It's our heart. Our heart is strong, but it still needs to keep beating. So Jason, please think bigger. Get out of your funk. Keep eating healthy. Keep running. Something's about to set back your running career by a huge margin, but keep going. You will know what that means. Remember that your wife Jennifer is a lovely woman. You found the perfect wife. Keep loving her in every possible way. And never stop questioning. Never stop thinking. Never stop analyzing. Never stop praying. Keep your spiritual faith strong. Because you're about to go back to your life now, Jason. You're about to forget all of this ever happened. But you'll find the words once you reach that place of inner enlightenment. You know that place. Find that place and live there, because from within only good comes out. And one final warning. Whatever you do,